So look, I know a lot of people use Credit Karma, and Credit Karma is actually really, really good. But there is one gripe that I have about it that a lot of people may not know, and I'm gonna let you know what that is in this video. So without further ado, cue the intro. What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Juan, back at it again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Credit Karma and why I think you shouldn't use them to check your credit score. All right, and if you're new to my channel, we talk about personal finance, credit cards, business credit, all that good stuff. So if that interests you in any way, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future content, and go ahead and hit that bell for notifications as well. So guys, I actually want to start off and let you know, if you may not know, what Credit Karma actually is. So Credit Karma is a website that lets you check your credit score and reports from the two major credit bureaus. All right, and those two credit bureaus are going to be TransUnion and Equifax. All right, so on Credit Karma's website, once you set up your profile and you do all that good stuff, you will be able to pull your Equifax credit report and your TransUnion credit report. All right, so that'll let you know everything that you have on file with those two bureaus, and it is through Credit Karma. All right, so I like the way they have this set up, guys. If you're new to credit, or if you're just trying to just see what's on your credit report, this is very good because it's clear cut. They show you exactly what you need to see, so there's no problems with that there. Also, they do provide you with recommendations on how to improve your credit. All right, so they will let you know if you say your credit utilization is too high. They can do like a calculation of how many points potentially that your credit score would go up if you did knock down your utilization, or if you got collections that you need to pay off. They'll let you know which ones that'll make the most improvement in your credit score with whatever collection that you need to pay off. All right, so this is also a helpful tool, guys. Again, if you're new to credit, this is huge. Like, they'll let you know what you need to take care of and what would help you out or benefit you the most. And if you don't know that, this is a very good thing. All right, also they will let you know what credit cards that you are approved for, that you have a good chance of getting approved for on their website as well. So this part of it, I'm not too sold on it. It can be real hit or miss. A lot of cards that they will suggest to you, they may have affiliations with too, which is one thing people don't like about Credit Karma. But you know, people do get approved for cards like this with Credit Karma. So I'm not going to say it doesn't work, but a lot of the cards that they suggest to you, you may not get approved for. So don't put too much weight into that, but it is there for you if that is an option that you want to use, and you know, take advantage of that. So I actually want to talk about now why I believe you shouldn't be using Credit Karma to really track your credit score. So obviously, once you get on Credit Karma, they will let you know what your credit score is. Now, the problem with this is they use Vantage Score. All right, now what Vantage Score is it's a credit scoring model, but the problem with this, guys, is a lot of banks, at least a lot of major banks, they do not use this scoring model. All right, a lot of these major banks, they're going to be using the scoring model called Fico. All right, you may have seen Fico 8, Fico 9, Fico 2, these different scoring models that these banks use from Fico. But Fico is still to this day the leading credit scoring model that banks and lenders use. All right, now I'm not going to say that lenders don't use Vantage Score. There are lenders that use it, and they are growing, and a lot of lenders are starting to use them. But again, for the most part, most of these big banks, they don't use it. They use Fico. So if you are new to credit, guys, you want to pay attention to this, because a lot of people, they'll just assume that the Vantage Score is their credit score, and there are a lot of instances where your credit score on Vantage Score can be higher or lower than what your actual Fico score would be. And I'm talking about anywhere from 10 to 100 points higher or lower. It can be a really big differential. So you definitely want to pay attention to this, guys, and just be aware that a lot of banks don't use this scoring model. So you want to make sure that you know that, and just kind of take it with a grain of salt. I would say definitely do look at it to kind of see where you are. But again, take it with a grain of salt that a lot of these banks don't use this particular scoring model. So you want to be wary of that. All right. Now, what I would suggest you do is there is some other options that can get you actual FICO score. All right. So my personal favorite, guys, is going to Experian.com. All right. So this is totally free. You don't have to pay anything, no monthly subscription, anything like that. If you just sign up and make a profile, you can get your Experian credit score and credit report, and it updates or refreshes once a month. All right, and that's totally free. Experian is obviously the third major credit bureau, along with Equifax and TransUnion, that most banks will pull from. So this is good to have, guys. And like I said, this is free. You can just get your Experian credit score without having to pay anything. Now on Experian, if you did want to pay $19.99, I believe it is, a month, you can get access to all three credit bureaus. The TransUnion and Equifax on Experian side, I believe they refresh once a month, but Experian will update daily. All right, so that is really neat. I actually have that myself, but that's good to have if you want to really just stay on track of your credit score. And they do kind of give you a couple different models to look at. They'll give you your FICO 8, they'll give you your FICO 2, your FICO 3. And if you guys didn't notice as well, I'll actually touch on this in another video just specifically about this credit score stuff. But you know, the auto loans, they might use an auto score, FICO score. You got bank card FICO scores. That's a whole lot of different types of FICO scoring models, guys. So it's very broad, and they do give you a couple different scoring model scores. So that's good to know. Also, a really big one is MyFICO. Now, where these guys shine is they do give you this, like I was just saying with Experian, they give you all those different scoring models. But I think where MyFICO shines is they have this really extensive form that you can go to and get a lot of credit questions answered in these forums. I mean, a lot of credit questions or credit card questions, anything like that. Their forums are really good. Now, their monthly subscription is a little on the higher side. I believe it's close to $50 a month if you want to have all three bureaus getting updated frequently. But I do think if you are, looking to maybe purchase a home or get an auto loan, whatever the case may be, you're gonna need credit pretty soon, and you need to be on track with what's going on with your credit score and your credit report. It is money well spent, in my opinion, to get MyFICO, because again, they have all that going on. They have, recommendations and how you can improve it, that type of stuff. They got all that going on. So that is a good one too. And also, guys, a lot of these credit cards that you may have already, they're already probably giving you your FICO score. All right. So most of these banks that you'll have a credit card with, they'll give you one of these credit scores every single month. It could be from TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian. I know with Amex, they give you Experian. I believe Bank of America, they usually do TransUnion with their cards as well as Discover. So do pay attention to that, guys. A lot of these credit cards, they will do that. So that's another way that you can get your FICO score for free, actually, without even having to pay anything to find it out. Now, they won't have like an extensive breakdown of your credit report, but you will be able to get your hands on your just actual credit score, and this will be your actual FICO, usually 8 score, which is what most lenders are still using. So you'll be able to get your hands on that and see exactly what your FICO score is, and that's exactly what you want to happen. Now, again, guys, I'm not knocking Credit Karma. I like Credit Karma a lot. I think it's good to have it just to look at your credit report and see what's on there, especially from those two bureaus, which is Equifax and TransUnion, and just to see what's going on and see how you can improve your credit score, or whatever the case may be. If you're trying to improve it, you want to just maintain it, whatever you're trying to do, Credit Karma lays it out pretty good, I will say that, and the recommendations are pretty good as well as far as like what you can do to improve it. So that's all I have for you guys today. Please go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed so far. I'm gonna continue to pump out this content for you guys. Let me know in the comments if there's any videos that you are looking for, or just any questions, whatever the case may be. Again, I love answering questions from you guys, so do that. But please stay safe out there, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and check out of here. Peace.